All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, guys. Come on in the house, folks. Look, everybody else has their pay for music. I just create my own. Hope you guys are having a great day. And we are having a great time. It's a beautiful day. I am your host, KTJ. I am the Love Coach, and this is Love Coach Sessions Live. And this is our live stream show. We are here Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock. We are here during the daytime talking about dating, talking about relationships, talking about love. And I do want to invite you to join us in the chat room. You can watch us live on YouTube at 12 o'clock. Watch us live on YouTube, and you can be a part of the show. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it already, and then hit the like button. We need everybody to hit that like button so that YouTube knows that we are doing something over here. So, with that said, let's get into our topic today. Our topic is, should I pursue a relationship with this man? Yes, this is going to be a good one. I love these inboxed questions. I like to bring those to the show. I don't bring in topics that I do one-on-ones with, one-on-one love coach sessions with. By the way, if you need one, hit me up on the email. You can email me at lovecoachatlanta@gmail.com. You can put that you like to have a love coach session, and we will hook you up. Or you can get it from the website. Lovecoachatlanta.com is the site where you can book a session. So anyway, I got an inbox message, and I will read what it said. The lady says, she says, so I'm in Houston. I meet this guy. We are really vibing, like for real, for real. But later I find out that my best friend used to mess with him too. I asked, had they been intimate? She says, no. Girl, go ahead. It was nothing. I speak with him, and he says, yes, bae. It happened one time. What do I do? She asked me, what should she do? So I want you guys to chime in. Look, this is a community show, right? I'm leading the show, but this is a community show. I might be the love coach, and I may have done probably thousands of sessions by now, talking to men from the social work communities, working with men and boys and relationships, talking about relationships and all of this stuff. I may have done all that, but guess what? I still don't know everything. I've learned more from people than I learned at school. Okay. So I love to learn from other people. So look, I want to hear your opinions on this. Is this something that she should pursue? She met a man. She really liked the man. They had a great connection, a great bond. And come to find out, her best friend also dated the man, but for a very brief time. Makes it sound like maybe one of those one night, maybe one of them one night, situations. And that's all it was. It wasn't anything memorable. It wasn't anything to hold on to. So the best friend practically forgot that this even happened. Best friend practically forgot that this even happened. And so now I'll give you a little bit more insight into this. So she tells her best friend, I didn't put this in the show, but she tells her best friend that the guy is taking her out for seafood. her best friend laughed and said, yeah, he did that with me too. So that little extra comment to me swayed my thought on it. Okay, so my first thought was like, hey, if the best friend doesn't, if the best friend is like, go ahead, be with him, it probably meant that she either probably really forgot that they were actually intimate, or it absolutely didn't mean anything. Like it absolutely was forgettable. And, let's say she got drunk or whatever, and she doesn't remember even being with the guy. Now, when a guy says, and this guy in this particular time, now we're not talking about high school boys, we're not talking about college boys, we're talking about grown people, right? If this man says that it happened, guess what? It happened. And he remembers. Okay. But he's, if it doesn't mean anything to him, if it's no big deal to him and he's moved on with it, men can move on in these situations. Even if he does remember that how that was over there with her best friend, he can move on from this because men don't cling to these things generally. Generally, men, a man, listen, a man can sleep with you today and forget he even knew you tomorrow. Where in general, women are more emotional creatures and they keep a good registry of, people who they've been intimate with, unless they just can't, and such as in this situation. So my first thought was like, you know what? It was something that happened a long time ago and it was in the past. It might be okay for you to just see how it goes. I mean, there's no saying that you're going to marry this guy. There's no saying that, whatever. And everybody has made some kind of mistakes in their life. There's nobody that's perfect, right? So, you could probably, somebody can make a case that it's in the past, let it stay in the past. Because if you dig hard enough, you probably find somebody that maybe you have been intimate with that he knows. And that it's, that's what it is. Okay. But then came that seafood comment. Now the seafood, maybe now when she said that, oh, well, he did that with me too. So it's those little comments that if she said it like she said that, she's going to say more of those things. And she remembers more than she said, more than she let on. Okay. To me, it was that comment that made me say, absolutely not. You have to break it off with this guy. You don't need to be with this guy. You just charge this one to the game. Because you don't need, let's say you fall out with your girlfriend. You fall out, you and your friend, y'all have a falling out. Now she got this piece of evidence to go all over town with. I don't know that she's trashy that way. But it could happen. She's got this evidence, this opportunity to shame you, to make you look bad. And I don't think you should ever allow anybody to put you in a corner for anybody else. Okay. So it was that little comment. Now let's look at it on his side. Maybe look, maybe this is his game. And maybe he takes a woman out for seafood, which let's be honest, not that many women is going to turn down a seafood dinner. Okay. I don't care if it's Red Lobster. I don't care if it's the Fisherman's Wharf or wherever it is you live. I used to live in Tidewater in Virginia. And he used to have a place called Captain George's. Woo-wee! Seafood buffet. Good Lord have mercy. I'm not even a big seafood person, but That was some amazing seafood. But yeah, so there's not that many women that's going to turn down crab legs. Let's be honest. Okay. So maybe his game is to take her for seafood and then she'll be food. Okay. Maybe that's his game. Maybe that's how he got the first one. And he was inviting her, this lady that inboxed me, out for seafood. And the other one said, yeah, he took me for seafood too. So the question is, how many of these situations have they been in together? Because girlfriend acted like it wasn't no big deal. So maybe that's what happened. He got the seafood game. Are y'all up on the seafood game? He got the seafood game. Take you out for seafood, and then you're gonna be food later on back at the crib. Look, sometimes it could be it could be challenging for guys to come up with something that works. But this guy, this guy obviously got something that worked. He got that game sold up. Seafood and then be food. And that's his game. So so what I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Like, what do you think this girl should do? So in my opinion, I say that just like we talk about seafood, there are many fish in the sea. There are a lot of fish in the sea, and you need to have one of those fish that has not been savored by your best friend. Okay? There's plenty of fish in the sea. Catch one that hasn't been caught by your friend, that hasn't been scaled and have been enjoyed and thrown back by your friend. It's a lot of other people in the world. And maybe even this guy maybe it won't turn into a relationship. Maybe he'll just be a really good friend. Maybe he might be perfect for somebody else that you know. Look, one thing you have to understand is that life is long and short, right? That's why you always want to treat people well, do right by people. Look, you don't even know what may be coming around the pike. Maybe she met that guy so that her cousin, he'll be able to introduce her to her cousin. Now, her cousin don't know best friend. Auntie don't know best friend. And so it's no problem. It's no big deal, right? Sometimes, look, everything is not for you. I even tell some of my students, as I teach branding, I teach them to look, even every idea is not your idea. Just because it came to you, that don't mean that you're supposed to fulfill it. So you should write it down, and you'll hear the opportunity come for somebody else to be blessed with that idea. Let somebody else be blessed with the idea. Everything is not for you. Maybe it might be for you, but not for right now. Maybe even that situation right there might be for her, but maybe not for right now. Maybe in the future. We don't like the future. We don't like waiting for the future. We like our future right now. But I'm telling you, listen to what I'm saying. Life is long and short. Now, on the short end of life, somebody might say, you know what? If you vibing with this guy, you feeling this guy, forget what she say. You go and enjoy your life and enjoy this brief moment that we call life. Could be over just like that. And for a lot of people right now, it's happening. So if you can get a moment of happiness, a moment of joy with somebody, maybe you shouldn't care about what your best friend had or did, or Cal jumped over the moon. What's that got to do with you? Because it's hard. Listen, finding somebody that you vibe with the way she was talking about, like they really vibe for real, it might be worth taking a shot at it. Who's to say? But what you can't do is have your best friend comparing her experience with your man with you. Her sharing the experience and sharing, oh, he did that too. Oh, he did that too. Well, how many of these he did that twos are we going to go for? Okay, because let's be honest, they were intimate. So how many more of these he did that twos? We going for how many more? So that's the only thing that you got to grapple with. But if it means that much, he's that much of a great guy. If he is heaven sent and the person God sent for your life, go for it. I say go for it. And your best friend, she'll get over it. So what? Okay. Everybody's got a pass. And it doesn't have to be connected to the future. So you can go for it. What kind of situation? Now, I want to hear what you guys got to say about this. What do you think they should do? Now, as for this guy, yeah, this might be part of his game, or he could just be a nice, good brother that found a woman who happens to be friends with another woman. Now, could he go and tell this tale all over town to his homeboys? He could, but that's life, right? It's just life and the way it goes. So, all right, you guys, look, I got more of these videos to come. I want y'all to go in my video catalog and just peruse through there. We got some good topics for you guys to check it out. If you missed any of these shows, watch the show and hit that thumbs up on the show that you watch so that YouTube knows that we're up here doing something. We're making that happen. And we have a workshop coming up. I got an online class workshop coming up, talking about finding love and finding the one. I'm gonna go deep on those because I'm under a limited time. I can only do but so much here. But I want to answer some questions. I want to deal with some issues and help somebody to find the love they desire, or light a fire under the love they have. All right, you guys. You have an amazing day. Till next time. Peace and love. Bye.